Happy Friday. Good morning. Is Alexa talking to me? No, she's not. I'm hearing things. Okay. Shall we give it a moment? Good morning, Nora. All right. Let's give it 30 seconds and then we'll roll. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Diane. There's so many people on right now for a Friday morning. Why is everyone up so early? I guess that's a good thing because it's not that early. All right. All right, lovely ladies and gents. Let's roll. So on Monday, we started our whole joy practice, our joy mindfulness practice. If you're new to the 8 a.m. Monday, Friday thing, we're doing mindfulness modalities to help us connect with our bodies and connect with our spirits and just freaking connect with the world, right? I'm in a good mood today. So on Monday, we started practicing with joy. I don't remember exactly what we did, so we might wind up doing almost the same thing, but I do remember we did a happy dance, and I want to start with a happy dance. So stand yourself right up. We're just going to wake up the body. No one can see you, but you can all see me. Just remember that. We're going to wake up the body here. So stand up nice and tall. Starting to move your neck. So you can just take a no motion, you can take a yes motion, maybe full on circles feels good for you today. It doesn't have to be quick, just kind of lubricating the neck here. Let your neck come back through center and moving your shoulders. So just let your shoulders bounce for a moment. And then you can throw in some circles, big circles back. And big circles forward. And back to that bounce in your shoulders, letting your shoulders bounce here and letting your arms bounce. I want you to feel that drop in the upper body. It's gonna wake you up. Okay, taking these little flick with the hands so we can warm up. Actually, I like this for the whole body. I think it really wakes you up for a sec. So just flicking the fingers, flick them forward so your arms are straight. Out to the side. And up to the sky. Release your arms down. Let's take a big inhale, lift your arms up toward the sky. Exhale, let your arms come by your sides. Separate your feet so you have a sturdy foundation here, a little bit wider than hip distance apart. Bring your hands to your hips and draw big old circles with your hips here. Finding a little bit of a strange movement. You should feel pretty strange. Move the hips all the way around. And if you need that slight bend in your knees so you feel really sturdy, slightly bend the knees. Let's reverse the way that we're going. Take the hips all the way back, circle them back, and hold. So now you're leaning forward just a little bit. Take the hips all the way to the left. Hold. Take the hips all the way forward as you can. Hold. And all the way to the right. Hold. Release, starting to shake out your legs a little bit. So just like we did with the arms, same idea with the legs. You can just take your right leg here, shake out the ankle, maybe the entire leg, just a little bit of movement. It doesn't need to look like anything specific. You can hold on to your couch or to your wall if you need some support. And the left. You can release, taking these little cups with your hands. We're going to tap down the shoulders, the arms, and the legs. So you can start with your right shoulder or your left, because I said right, but I started with my left. Just tap down the arm. Do it to the other one. And same idea with your legs. So you can stand up and kind of just bend over and get your thighs, the backs of your thighs, your glutes. Maybe all the way down to the shins. If it's easier for you to sit down and do this, then go ahead and sit down. All right. Coming to a seat. So let's find a comfortable seat. We're going to move into a meditation today, now that we've just woken up your body for this beautiful Friday. So find your seat, sit up nice and tall, close your eyes. There's some sort of construction going on outside, so sorry if you can hear that. Let your eyes close, soften into your seat, feel whatever you're sitting upon, whether it's a couch, a chair, a blanket, the floor. Take a moment to connect with your seat, connect with what's underneath you, just by noticing it, just by being aware of it. And on Monday we discussed how a lot of times joy feels like it comes from without, right? It feels like it comes from that person that makes us really happy or that thing that we really love to do. And that's great, but that joy is actually funneling within you and coming out when you do those things. So the joy is coming from within. It's something that comes from you, and a lot of times we have this statement in our head, I'll be happy when, right? Like, I'll be happy when I have a 10-bedroom house or whatever it may be. I'll be happy when I own property in Aruba. But really, you'll be happy and you'll be joyful when you choose to be happy and joyful. So that's what we're doing today in our meditation. We're choosing to be happy. We're working towards that. So close your eyes if they've opened. Let's take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. We'll do 2 more just like that. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Starting to imagine what joy feels like, but what joy feels like within you. So for me, my mind automatically goes to the feeling of a big smile across my face and a warm fuzzy heart. It might be a little bit different for you, but focus on what happens within you when you feel joy, not anything external. And can you imagine those things so much that they start to happen? If you're thinking of a smile, can you think of that smile so much that you actually start to smile? Maybe you get butterflies, right? When you're really happy, can you think about it so much that maybe you can get butterflies right now? Adding in a little bit of mantra here. You can say it to yourself in your head or you can say it out loud. May I feel this joy, right? We deserve to feel it. May I feel this joy. May I appreciate the joy and the joys in my life. May I appreciate the joys in my life. May I always have gratitude and joy within me. May I always have gratitude and joy within me. May this joy continue to grow. May this joy continue to grow. I choose joy. Let's take a deep breath in, a deep breath out. Maintaining that nice tall seat, come back to the idea of what your joy feels like. Come back to that big smile or that warm fuzzy heart. I feel lighter when I experience joy. So thinking about that so much, maybe I can experience that right now. Moving through our mantras one more time. May I experience this joy. May I feel joy. May I feel joy. May I appreciate the joys in my life. May I appreciate the joys in my life. May I always have gratitude and joy within me, because that's where it comes from. May I always have gratitude and joy within me. May my joy continue to grow. May my joy continue to grow. I choose joy. I choose joy. I choose joy today. I choose joy tomorrow. I choose joy. Take your hands to prayer at your heart center. Start to rub your palms together, creating some heat here. You can allow your eyes to open, slowly taking in the light that surrounds you. Still thinking of those joyous feelings. So still thinking of whatever it is that you feel when you feel joy. That smile, the butterflies, the warm fuzzy heart, like your heart turned into a pillow, because that's what I always think about. Take your palms, place them over your face here so we can share that energy. Just taking a few deep breaths to connect. And slowly releasing. I read a quote the other day, and I don't remember what the quote was, but I remembered like what it meant. So paraphrased, it was pretty much saying that when you do something out of gratitude, or when you do something out of joy, it causes this ripple effect in this world. So if you extend, it was talking about gratitude, but I think that it also goes for joy. When you extend a really warm smile, or just a really kind, thoughtful gesture to someone, that has the potential to lighten their day, and that has the potential to make them do that to someone else, right? So it causes this whole ripple effect of joy. So we took time to fill up our own cups, and we took time to tell ourselves that we ourselves are choosing joy. So your homework today is to do something to spread joy, right? And it might just be extending a really kind smile to a stranger, or it might be doing something a little bit more intimate to someone that you know very well, whether it's trying to make them smile or something like that. So go out there, spread some joy today. This is where I'm gonna love you and leave you. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for joining me. Happy Friday, happy weekend. Take care.